This is the kind of person you need to stay away from if you ever want to be successful in your life. They are dangerous people, and here's why. Napoleon Hill, one of the best-selling authors of all time, has written a lot of books about success. One of his most famous books is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. In this book, he says, there are certain types of people you should avoid at all costs because they can destroy your life. These are 10 of them. Number 1, people who have no goals. If you talk to any successful person, they will tell you that the first step to their success was setting goals. Goals give you direction, and they also give you motivation. When you have goals, you know what you're working towards, and you're more likely to put in the hard work required to achieve success. On the other hand, people who have no goals are unlikely to achieve success. They're just drifting through life with no real purpose or direction. They're not likely to put in the hard work required to achieve success either. They are probably never going to be successful because they don't even know what they're working for. This is why Napoleon Hill says you should avoid people who have no goals. They are dangerous because they can drag you down and make you lose focus on your own goals. See, people are heavily influenced by the people they spend time with. If you spend time with people who have no goals, it's very likely that you will become like them and set no goals yourself. Number 2, people who don't take responsibility for their actions. We all make mistakes from time to time, but the way we respond to those mistakes is what truly matters. Some people will learn from their mistakes and try to do better next time, while others will simply blame someone or something else and make excuses. It's important to surround yourself with people who take responsibility for their actions. The people who refuse to take responsibility for their actions are the ones who are likely to cause trouble. They're the ones who are always quick to point the finger at someone else when things go wrong. They're not willing to admit their own mistakes, and this can lead to conflict. This is why it's important to stay away from these types of people. Number 3, people who gossip. Gossiping is a form of negative communication that can quickly create division among people. When you have gossipers in a group, it's only a matter of time until someone gets hurt. Gossiping can also create an environment of mistrust. If you can't trust your friends, then you're not going to feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and ideas. This can stifle creativity and innovation, which are essential for any team. This is why it's important to stay away from people who gossip. Number 4, people who complain without taking action. Complaining is something we all do from time to time. However, when someone complains without taking action to fix the situation, they become extremely annoying. These are the kinds of people who will never be happy, and they will always find something to complain about. They do not want to be helped. Instead, they just want someone to listen to their complaints. This is why it's important to stay away from these kinds of people. Number 5, people who say things to hurt you. There are some people who get joy out of making others feel bad. They may do this because they themselves feel bad, and they think that by making others feel bad, they will feel better. Or they may do it because they're simply cruel. Whatever the reason, these are the kinds of people who will try to tear you down and bring you to their level. They will say things to hurt your feelings or to make you doubt yourself. Don't let them succeed. Stay strong and don't let them see you upset. This is why it's important to stay away from these kinds of people. Number 6, people who make you feel uncomfortable. Some people can make you feel uneasy for no apparent reason. Perhaps you feel like they're judging you, or maybe you just don't like the way they look. Whatever the reason, these are the kinds of people you need to avoid. They will make you feel anxious and stressed out just by being around you, and that's not the kind of energy you want in your life. Number 7, people who are always negative. Negative people are like a virus. They spread negativity wherever they go, and this can quickly infect those around them. If you spend time with negative people, you'll start to adopt their attitude. Before long, you'll be negative yourself. This is why it's so important to stay away from these kinds of people. Number 8, people who are always late. Being late shows a lack of respect for other people's time. It also shows a lack of maturity and responsibility. If you have a friend who is always late, you can bet they'll be late for your wedding too, if you invite them. This is why it's important to stay away from these kinds of people. Number 9, people who don't keep their promises. When someone doesn't keep their promises, it shows that they're not trustworthy. They can't be relied upon to do what they say they will do. And this is a major character flaw. This is why it's important to stay away from these kinds of people. And number 10, people who are always in debt. People who are always in debt have a serious problem with money. They can't seem to get their finances together no matter how hard they try, and this often leads to financial stress. People who are always in debt are constantly worried about money. They're always trying to figure out where they're going to get the next dollar. This is not a fun person to be around. You can't relax and enjoy yourself knowing that your friend is stressing out over money. So if you have any friends who fit any of these 10 descriptions, it might be time to consider ending the friendship. It's not easy to end a friendship, but it's sometimes necessary if you want to protect yourself. Look, you cannot be successful in your life if you are surrounded by unsuccessful people. Think about it. Why do you think the rich keep getting richer? Because they hang around other rich people. They share ideas and opportunities. That's why they keep getting richer. But poor people hang around other poor people. They talk about their problems. That's why they stay poor. So if you want to be successful, you must hang around successful people. That means you must stay away from the 10 types of people we discussed in this video. Do not waste your precious time with people who are not adding value to your life. There are plenty of other people out there who would love to be your friend. Just be careful and choose wisely. With that said, you are not a failure. Most people are not failures. Only a few people are. But the majority of people are not failures. They have been told lies by society, by the media, and they believe those lies. What are those lies? Well, the lie number 1 is that money is evil. Money is not evil. Money is a tool. It's like a hammer. You can use a hammer to build a house, but you can also use it to destroy a house. It all depends on the person wielding the hammer. Same with money. Money is a tool that can be used for good or evil. It all depends on the person wielding it. The second lie is that success is for a select few. That's nonsense. Success is possible for anyone. It's not easy, but it's definitely possible. Anyone can become successful if they set their mind to it. The third lie is that happiness is more important than success. This is also false. Happiness and success are equally important. If you're not successful, you're not going to be happy. And if you're not happy, you're not going to be successful. Both are equally important. Look, we've been lied to our entire lives, but now we know the truth. Now we know that money is not evil, that success is possible for everyone, and that happiness and success are equally important. So with that knowledge, we can go out and start living our best lives. We can go out and become everything we are capable of becoming. We're not failures, and we are not giving up on our dreams. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.